Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new lesson for you in this level. Today, we're going to talk about relative adverbs. So, what is the objective for this? Well, how can I use relative adverbs in the correct context to improve my reading and writing? In this lesson, you will learn how to use relative pronouns like who, whose, whom, which, that, and relative adverbs like where, when, and why correctly. Pay attention and enjoy it. Let's get started together. First, to begin with this lesson, I have here a question. Can you fill in the blank with the right word? I'm buying popcorn. We get to the movies. Think carefully. Which word fixes better? Wasn't too difficult, was it? Guess what? You just figured out a relative adverb. In this sentence, it's necessary to use a relative adverb. So, if you can't do it, don't worry. Let's discover together what is this topic about. Okay, there are three common relative adverbs: when, where, and why. Warning: these words are used a lot, but only sometimes are they used as relative adverbs. Remember that these words also can be used as WH questions. But please do not confuse. One thing is the WH question, and another is a sentence using relative adverbs. In this time, the relative adverb is a clause. So, let's continue. Like relative pronouns, a relative adverb is used to add more information to sentences. Be careful to add more information to sentences. Unlike relative pronouns, these are usually given into the middle of the sentence. Middle of the sentence. So, in summary, you are going to use a relative adverb to connect ideas. And the common relative adverbs are where is used after nouns that refer to places. For example, the library is a place where you can borrow books. When is used after nouns that refer to times and dates. For example, we need to close the windows when the storm comes. And why is used after reason. The reason why I'm laughing is because John told a funny joke. Remember, where, when, why. When are you going to watch the movie? I'm watching the movie when I get home. In which sentence is when being used as a relative adverb? Of course, in the number two. What two ideas are being related? Notice, when I get home is related to watching, which is a verb. So, look at carefully. This is an example using relative adverbs. Don't confuse. Now it's moment to practice. Look at those sentences and fill in the blanks with the right relative adverb. That could be where, when, or why. Are you ready? In the next slide, you have the right answers. And to finish with this lesson, I have another practice. This is a speaking practice. See if you can add a phrase that begins with where, when, or why in the following sentences. So connect ideas using relative adverbs. I can read in the comments below your answers. So please try to do it. Thanks for watching this lesson. Today we have talked about relative adverbs. What is the function of them? What are them? Do you remember? So, we even check some examples and exercises. Now it's your turn to practice. Do and complete the exercises in Google Classroom and guide with the booklet. And see you in the next lesson class. Bye bye, everybody.